welcome to Morning Dew with your friendly neighborhood old bat. We're going to join Mayor McCheese Dick in action. He's live. Let's see what this son of a bitch is talking about.
Look
at his dirty
according to President Trump,
hands.
the Danes only sent one dog sled to protect Greenland, and supposedly the Germans only sent a squad. Well, Vaughn, what is a squad? A squad is about 10 to 12 troops. And each country just sent an abysmal small amount of troops. To protect a country, get this, that is 3 to 4 times the size of Texas.
Hey, Lady Starfire.
Seems to me like NATO better be going and get more troops.
God, look at his nail beds and his hands. God, he's a filthy
2 or 3
fuck.
squads and a dog sled ain't gonna protect shit. If Trump says Russia and China may attack, he's saying that to hear himself talk. He's saying it because it's a very real possibility.
Whatever. Morning, Derek. How you doing?
I'll tell you.
What, you think a lot of countries won't jump on board to protect Greenland? You're out of your fucking mind. You've lost your senses completely. God, you're stupid. You're so stupid you don't even know you're stupid.
When you're dealing with the Arctic, about the best people you could get would be the Swiss mountaineers. Because them motherfuckers, they know how to deal with the cold, and know how to deal with mountainous terrain. And I tell you, that would be who I'd bring over to Greenland. And have me a couple of battalions of Swiss Special Forces over there, them mountaineers. And them motherfuckers, boy, they're highly trained. They know the cold weather. They know how to survive in cold weather. And they're excellent skiers and all that good jazz. So, of course, the Swiss, they try to remain neutral. But nobody's neutral in World War III. So, I mean, ain't nobody neutral in World War III. No one. So.
What about the Canadians? Them people up in Canada. The Canadians have got their own special forces too. In all them countries that have got cold weather troops. I'm sure the United States has got cold weather survival troops, and I'm sure that we've got all kinds of troops all over the fucking world that can survive in cold weather. You stupid fuck. What, you don't think that there's equipment out there and there's training in every country around the fucking world? Swiss mountaineers are the only ones who can handle it. Oh my God.
What's the temp? Oh, minus 18 in Chicago? Holy fuck, bro. Oh my God. Well, it ain't minus 18, but it is
They
cold.
impress me.
For some reason, it gets coldest just before dawn. Anywhere between 3 and 6 in the morning, it gets extremely cold for some reason. I guess because it's darkest before dawn, and therefore it's going to be coldest before dawn. At least that's my thinking. But in any event, wow, minus 18. Holy sheep dip, Batman, that's cold. Damn. Thoughts on Trump releasing the Epstein files? The Epstein files have been released, man. They released over 1,000 documents. Now, unfortunately, all those documents are just big black squares, but they were released. They were released. They're just big black squares. And in fact, you should be able to go online and go to Google Images and just put
The word is redacted.
Epstein files in there, and you'll get to see them. They're just all, but they're all big black squares. So I mean, what did you get? Oh, you didn't get shit, did you? Just like I told you. Just like I told you, you ain't gonna get nothing.
That's common sense, stupid.
The reason it is coldest just before dawn is obvious, Von. It is when the sun and its warmth have been out of the sky the longest. Well, now, wait a minute. I thought you all said it was I thought you said the Earth was a sphere and that the sun was 93 billion miles away. Isn't that what you all said?
It's when the sun is farthest away, stupid!
So it doesn't matter how long it's been away. It doesn't matter how long it's not been in the nighttime sky because it's supposed to always be out there, ain't it? Isn't that what you...
It is, stupid! Oh my God! I hate explaining things to people like this. The Earth rotates on a fucking wobble, you moron. Much like your fucking brain. It operates on a fucking wobble. Oh, stupid son of a bitch. God, I just want to just choke the Jesus right out of you.
Y'all claim? So that should have absolutely no that should have no bearing on it whatsoever. The Trump admin redacted him. Yeah, like I said, man, I told you, I warned you guys in advance. All you're going to get is a bunch of big black squares. And guess what? You got a bunch of big black squares. That's what you got. A bunch of big old black squares. That's all you got, man. No, my concept...
I need more weed. I need more weed. It's early, and I need more weed. This guy's already dry humping my last nerve. I hate stupid people like this. Well, I thought you said that... You stupid motherfucker. Oh, my God. Read a book! Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I didn't mean to yell. It's just I hate willfully stupid people that won't crack a fucking book or look it up. You can look it up on the fucking internet and it'll tell you. You know how he tells us to Google shit? Well, Google it, bitch. I just hate stupidity. I just hate willful stupidity. I graduated high school by the skin of my fucking teeth. But you know what? I'm not so damned ignorant. I don't know how my body works, and I don't know how the fucking earth works. I'm pretty fucking ignorant, but you know what? I'm not so fucking ignorant that I don't know how the earth works. I know how my body works.
My concept...
And I know to pay my bills and pay my taxes.
The sun is constantly out there, is what I'm trying to get to you. You know, this idea, oh, well, it's been out of the sky for 24 hours, ergo, it's not going to happen. It's not going to still
Hey,
produce
Misty
heat.
Day. Hell, hey,
That don't make any
Alonzo.
damn sense. Okay, that's stupid. That's ridiculous. Hell, it's ridiculous no matter whether we're on a globe or on a flat Earth. Because, see, on flat Earth, the sun's always up there, whether you like it or not. At least on a globe, you can lie and say, oh, well, this, you know, we're on the dark side of the Earth or whatever. Speaking of the dark,
God, you're so stupid. You think a man has a fucking cervix. Well, that's okay. Shanny thinks she's got a fucking prostate, so I guess that makes you fucking even. Why don't you out with Shanny for Christ? Neither one of you fuckers knows how your body fucking works.
dark side, I saw a video the other day where somebody took a very expensive camera,
Good
pointed
morning,
it at the
Turbo
moon,
Ninja.
and on the shadow side, you know, the crescent side, there's all these yellow lights on the moon lit up. And the guy's like, what the fuck? Now, I have not yet confirmed whether that is a real video or not, because it very well could be AI. But if it is AI, well, it's interesting. But if it's real, it's very interesting. So we'll see. But he took a video of the crescent moon, which has got some darkness on it, you know, and it was lit up like a damn Christmas tree. It's like, holy shit, what the hell? So wow, crazy. But I'm gonna investigate and see if that's CGI or AI or whatever. And if it is, well, then we'll just throw it in the trash. But if not, then Dairy Queen has a real mushroom and Swiss burger. Oh well, we'll have to see about that. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a Dairy Queen in my area. I am hoping all is well too, Isabella Rose. I am hoping that all is well too. We'll see. We will see. I know that the God said that on the other side of this rough patch will be absolute victory. So I look forward to that.
You're not going to win anything. You know what? You should have paid your fucking taxes.
I'm looking forward to that. And I guess that brings me to a point, because everybody's like, well, Vaughn, why are you always so positive? Why aren't you cowering in fear? Why aren't you scared to death you're going to die? Why aren't you scared to death your car is going to break down? Why aren't you afraid of anything? And the reason I'm not afraid of anything is because I have a promise given to me. Actually, I have several promises. I have a promise that my health will be restored. I have the promise that all my finances and all of my belongings will be restored. I have a promise that, you know, the butterfly prophecy, which says that America will be restored to a republic, and that we will know that happen because we'll look out our window and we'll see thousands and thousands of butterflies of all shapes, sizes, and colors. I have the promise that on the other side of this rough patch, I will be 100% victorious. I have the promise that I will see the destruction of all of my enemies before I'm gone. That's an awful lot of promises, and I'm still rolling here, okay? I got all kinds of promises given to me by these gods and goddesses. You know, I've had people, well, why don't you just give up on freedom religion? Well, I can't, because I was given promises, and I want to see those promises fulfilled. So no, I can't give up on freedom religion, even if I wanted to, because I was given promises, and I want those promises to come to pass. I want them to come to fruition. Yeah, do you think you will come back this way someday? Back to Kentucky? I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see what the gods have in store. If what I'm hearing is true, and the trolls have brainwashed my children into hating me, and the trolls are saying that all the property has been sold now, and not just the single wide, all the property's been sold too. The trolls are saying that everything's been sold, that my kids have been turned against me, and that they hate me now. They brainwashed them into hating me. They said
they didn't have to brainwash them. You are fuckface. You treated them like shit. So therefore, they are not going to talk to you. They didn't have to be brainwashed. You acted like a chode, so therefore, they don't like you no more. So that's the end of that.
that Andrea's been still talking to them, even though that violates her right, the kids' rights. Because, see, Andrea lost her parental rights. She ain't supposed to be talking to them kids at all. Not at all. And see, I'm the only one that's obeying the law here. Andrea's not obeying the law. But anyway, apparently, according to the trolls, Andrea has brainwashed the kids into hating me, just like she hates me. And where did she get that from? Oh, she got that from Darren. She got that from John Chacon, a.k.a. Mr. Dark Zodiac.
No, she started hating you because you're a dick. Just like I hate you because you're a dick. You're stupid. I hate stupid people. I hate ignorant people. I hate people who don't want to learn.
She got it from Dr. Dissent. She got it from Kenny KPZ. She got it from Secular Opinion. So if that's true, and I've lost my children and I've lost my property, then do I need to go back to Kentucky for anything? Doesn't sound like it, does it? So I just plant my flag somewhere else. Do I miss Oneida? The only thing I miss about Kentucky is being able to talk to my ET friends. The only thing I miss is, see, where I lived in Kentucky, it was very remote. And so my ET buddies, they could decloak and you know, without any fear of reprisal from the military or the government. And so they could decloak on my property because my airspace is mine. And as such, you know, they were protected and they knew it. And so they could decloak. I mean, you ought to see what I seen, man. Huge, beautiful base ships and fighter aircraft and recon aircraft and just all kinds of cool shit. Very beautiful, very ornate even in some cases. And of course, Tim Davidson's eyes as big as saucers, and he's sitting there like, what the hell? I know that boy shat himself at least once. Now, he says he didn't, and I'll go with what he says, but I got a funny feeling he did, but he says he swears up and down he didn't, so okay. But yeah, his eyes as big as saucers. He's like, oh my God, look at this. And I said, yeah, that's right, it's true. Did you ever go to the KFC in Corbin? Why should I go to something that was an afterthought? You know, it seems to me like Kentucky Fried Chicken should have been in Kentucky in the first damn place, right? Not an afterthought that you decide to go back later and make something, you know? Seems a bit disingenuous, doesn't it? Look how it turned out for Carrie, TJ, for interviewing somebody's kids from YT. Well, look what it did to Rev and Shanny's kids. Rev and Shanny's kids hate Rev and Shanny now, don't they? Yeah. In fact, the trolls have caused a huge rift between Rev and Shanny and their kids, haven't they? Isn't that what's happened? Yeah. The one in Corbin is the first one. Well, that's not what I heard. I heard it was an afterthought. I heard that initially KFC was not in.
You don't know nothing. And what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You don't know nothing. Not getting any donos, I see. That's funny.
The great state of Kentucky. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard. Of course, now, we live in a world where CERN can turn on their damn machine and fling us into an alternate reality at any time, thus making everything that I say null and void. So, I mean, you know, so you may be right. CERN may have turned on their stupid machine, flung us into an alternate reality where KFC really was originally started in Kentucky. So, you know, there's that.
CERN! They turned on that damn machine and turned me into an old bitch. Fuck. Yeah, they flung me into this body. Yeah, it's got big ass, big thighs and shit. Yeah, my other body's like a size 4 and toned and tanned and looking really good. I don't know why the hell it flung me into this one.
That. And see, if you're from this timeline, you're going to believe that it's always been there. Whereas I, being from the Arm of Sagittarius, will say, no, it's not always been there, because in my reality, there was no KFC in Kentucky. It came later. It wasn't there initially. But whatever. Doesn't matter. Your timeline, my timeline, it doesn't matter. Because by now we're in so many damn alternate timelines that I've lost count. So I heard that Channy's son is taking out a restraining order on me due to the lustful comments I made about him. No, there was no lustful comments. I thought that there was a female in the home with Rev and Channy. That's what I thought. And that's all I thought. And that's all it was. There was nothing untoward about the children at all, because I didn't even know they had children. I thought this was a female that had come to visit Rev and Channy. I had no idea that, I didn't even know they had children. So no, there was nothing untoward. But thank you for trying to accuse me of being a fucking pedophile, you piece of shit. Get the fuck out of my room. because I'm not a fucking pedophile.
You are a pedophile.
I was out protecting children before you motherfuckers were even in diapers, most of you.
Shit.
So get off my ass.
Motherfucker. We're the same
What do I
age.
think will happen to Rev now that he's homeless? I don't know. But at least we finally got rid of Shanny. It only took, what, 20 fucking years to get rid of her ass? And now she's finally gone. Of course, now Rev is $4 million cheaper than he was. Can you imagine somebody wasting $4 million?
It wasn't $4 million. It was $750,000, you son of a bitch. Why don't you get your fucking facts straight? You are notorious for getting shit wrong. God, you make me so. Ugh.
Holy shit, man, that's insane. I heard they found a cure for lymphedema. Yeah, supposedly lymphedema is created by a parasite. They're saying now. They're saying that parasites go into your lymph nodes and clog up your lymph nodes, and that is what's causing lymphedema. Is it true? No. It's just fucking talk at this point. Once it's been peer reviewed and put out there for general consumption, and not only that, but a cure, then there will be more proof. It wasn't 4 million. It was 750. Wrong. That's wrong. It was 750 initially. Yes, that's true. But then, if you'll recall, they found another $250,000. That brings it up to $1 million. And then his uncle had another $1 million in Colorado, which brings it up to $2 million. And then when they got to Pennsylvania, there was another $2 million in the bank. That makes it up to $4 million. So keep up, okay? You guys are behind. I can't believe you trolls are that far behind on this matter. And then on
Shh. Give me a second. I'm gonna yell if I don't. Look. I don't know where the fuck you're getting your numbers, but you're wrong. You're completely wrong, totally wrong. You are out of your fucking mind. I swear, one of these days, I'm going to find you and I'm going to smack you upside the head with a fucking boat paddle.
On top of that, they conned everybody into giving them $3,500 to make the trip from Colorado to Pennsylvania, and then with $1 million fucking and change in their pocket, which cracks me up. That just floors me. Them rich beyond avarice, but they got you guys to give them $3,200, man. I couldn't believe it. I absolutely couldn't believe that shit. That cracks me up. Anywho, though, we can tell by the interview that the trolls did with Reb and Shanny's kids that they have now been turned against Reb and Shanny. So, no, I'm not way wrong, sir. No, I am not way wrong. Is any of it for me? No, none of it's for me. Vaughn, I am a test subject.
No, they were already turned against their fucking parents because their parents were lousy. Their parents didn't do right by them at all. They didn't provide a clean and safe place for them to live. They didn't provide good, healthy meals. They didn't provide clean clothes. They went on OnlyFans so that their peers could find it and mock them. Yep. It sure as fuck did. Filming in progress. And then Shanny would hoard all the food and starve her fucking kids the way you would. Thinking that they needed to be too thin.
Subject at a top secret U.S. military base. Well, then how the fuck are you talking to me right now? If you're a test subject at a military base, you wouldn't be able to talk to me right now. I assure you. I guarantee you. Rev never said 4 million,
Absolutely,
but he doesn't
Gary
have to,
Blank.
because if you pay attention,
murderer.
it comes to 4 million. You just have to pay attention.
And you know something? Thank you for reminding me, Jerry Blank. You're a damn murderer. That's right. You're a fucking murderer. You stepped over your mother while she was having a stroke, not once, not twice, but 3 separate times over a course of 4 hours. And then when you knew it was the point of no return, you finally called an ambulance just so you could get her stuff. You killed the goose that laid the golden eggs, you fucker.
Attention. Like I said, initially it was 750,000. Then they found another 250,000. Then they found another $1 million. Then when they got to Pennsylvania, there was another $2 million in the bank. That makes it $4 million, folks. Yes, it does. I can count. Granted, I'm not good with math, but I can count that much. Okay. Please help me free my fellow ape brethren. Yeah, there you go. Well, I'm going to help you. I'm going to set you free right now. Here we go. There you go. You have now been set free, motherfucker. Now you've been set free. Free. Set them free. Set them free. Free. Hey, Lou. Lodi. I'm stuck here on old lie again. Anyway. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you. That's true. It has. Oh, Lord, I'm stuck here, Lord, again. Rev stands firm on 750,000. Well, he can stand all he wants, but I've been paying attention. Unlike the fucking YouTube trolls, apparently.
You're making all this shit up in your fucking head. You think they would be living it? They'd be squatting in somebody's fucking house if they had $1 million fucking dollars? Come on now. Use your fucking head. Why? You don't make any fucking sense. You are making me grind my teeth right now. And I'm high. And I'm starting to grind my damn teeth. I'm getting so worked up. This is why I would never go on panel with these cows, because I get so damn mad. I would end up losing my temper. I got one hell of a fucking temper.
Apparently, I've actually been paying attention. But how was that delicious burger with the extra gravy? It was awesome. It was fucking awesome. And I left my hands dirty on purpose, you stupid ass trolls. Because I know what this dirt is on my hands. I know where it comes from. And I knew that it would not harm me. But I also knew it would scare the shit out of you and make about 1,000 fucking hate videos. You are so easily played, trolls. It's not even funny.
You're playing yourself. Because I would never eat with dirty hands. So you'll harm yourself just to prove some point. You'll not bathe just to prove a point. You'll wear a shirt for 6 months just to prove a fucking point. You'll walk around all greasy, nasty, and stinky just to prove a fucking point. Yeah, you got me good on that one.
See, now that I no longer have kids and I no longer have a wife, I can do whatever the fuck I want with you trolls. Isn't that right? Yeah. I mean, who's going to take my kids away? Oh, they've already been taken away from me. My wife has already been taken away from me, so I have nothing to lose, right?
Hey, Hatfield,
I'm surprised you didn't learn anything about personal hygiene. I did learn something about personal hygiene. I'm surprised you're too fucking stupid to know what paganism is. So get the fuck out of my room. Goodbye. See ya. What part of I'm a pagan do you not understand? What dirt? I don't know. They keep saying my hands was dirty. I keep telling them it's shadows, but they keep insisting my hands were dirty. So, hey, we'll go with it. We'll say my hands are dirty. Doesn't fucking matter, because even if they were dirty, I know where the dirt comes from, and I know that the dirt is harmless to me. Maybe not to you, but it is to me. So, did I eat that burger like a what? Like an apple. Did I eat the burger like an apple? I don't understand. What dirt? Yeah, there you go. What dirt? Exactly. Your girlfriend Candace keeps posting pics of her trip. She could have come visited you with all the money she wasted. Well, yeah, I mean, trip to Japan, a trip to Dubai, which is a Muslim country, by the way. I think she went 2 or 3 other places, and then of course the trip to Wisconsin. So yeah, that's true. She could have come to be with me instead of all these other trips. That's true. She could have.
She didn't want to. She doesn't want you, vonhelton. Nobody does. Let's just make that nice and sparkling clear. Nobody wants you. Nobody. Fucking nobody.
But see, she listens to the trolls and she listens to other people. And, so, filling her head full of lies, just like they did Andrea, just like they did Pamela Sue. And now apparently they did so to my kids as well. Oh, yeah, that Von Helton, you don't want nothing to do with him. He's evil. He's dangerous. He's scary. He's all this shit. Even though I'm old fashioned, I don't even believe in hitting a woman. But hey, we'll just leave that little tidbit of information out. Right, guys? Right, trolls? We'll leave that little bit of information out. Yeah, what the fuck? Candace is a Jezebel. Well, she don't need to be in Christianity anyway. She needs to be in freedom religion. So you can take your Jezebel and shove it. She needs to be in fucking freedom religion where she can get her mind clear. Did it ever occur to you motherfuckers that the reason her mind is so fucked up is because she's in Christianity?
My mind's fucked up, but it has nothing to do with Christianity. Vaughn, go fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself long, hard, fast.
Instead of freedom religion, I'll make you a promise. I'll make you an absolute promise. If Candace converts to freedom religion, all this mental bullshit in her head, I bet you it all goes away. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet it all goes away? Anybody want to take that bet? No, you can go take that bet because you know I'm fucking right, don't you? Fuck yeah. You know I'm right. You originally lied and said your hands were dirty from playing in the dirt. Actually, my hands do get dirty from playing in the dirt. I'm a pagan. Hello? Do you know what grounding is? Do you know why pagans play in the dirt? No, you don't, and you're not going to because I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to figure it out on your own. But what you can do is you can get the fuck out of my feed. That's what you can do. Bye. Washing hands can be a pagan thing too. Well, maybe, maybe not. Do you possibly think that the parasites? No, I do not think about the parasites harming me. But I'm glad to see that you do. Some trolls are trying to convince her to make a trip to Canada so that some people can take a turn with her. I know that. I know that. I'm well aware of what the trolls are doing. I'm well aware more so than anybody else, believe me.
Hey,
I'm a pagan, but I wash my hands. I wash my hands too, Brianna. But see, they never mention the fact that I wash my hands. All they ever see is when my hands are dirty. They have a very narrow view of reality.
Shit.
Well, and they calling you to the Grouch from Sesame Street because you dumpster dive and live in trash. Well, if you actually believe that shit, then you can take a trip to outer darkness. Bye. There are parasites in dirt. There's all kinds of shit in dirt. There's grubs in dirt too. There's grubs in dirt. There's earthworms in dirt. There's all kinds of shit in dirt. I bet you could get Candace back. No, I don't know if I can get Candace back or not.
She don't want you. She don't want you, you crusty old fuck that can't even wash his hands. And it leaves himself dirty just to piss off people. You're not pissing me off, Vaughn. I just think it's nasty. Yeah, you really got me there, buddy. You're the one that's got to deal with the rash, not me. I'll make you a bet, Vaughn. I'll bet if you bathe every day for a month, that your rash will go away. And you put medicine on your rash. I'll bet it'll go away. I bet you don't have a problem with rashes or people treating you like shit. And if you wash your fucking clothes.
If I took up ballroom dancing, I can dance. I can ballroom dance.
Shit.
It's been a while, but I can still do it. Long time ago. Long time ago. Well, I am a gardener and your hands were not dirty from being in dirt. Well, good. Then you can leave. Bye. Have a nice life. I read about grounding. Can also be done through walking barefoot in the dirt. Correct, Willie. Holy shit, somebody actually looked it up. Correct, Willie D. I bet you could get Candace back. Well, I don't know that Candace would join freedom religion. She's been so brainwashed by Christianity and the trolls and all these other people that she talks to. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the gods have. Maybe the gods are working on Candace. Maybe the gods and goddesses are working on Candace, and she will, in fact, join freedom religion and get her mind clear and get all of her, because see, the gods and goddesses of freedom religion, they enjoy fixing broken people. They love that shit. Told me so to my face. Well, not to my face, but you know what I mean. They told me directly. Said, we love fixing broken people. Okay, so Candace is what? Candace is in debt. Candace lost her job. Candace lost $10,000. And then Candace got scammed out of $350 more. Candace has been lied to by a whole bunch of men. And the gods and goddesses of freedom religion will fix Candace. They will make it right. They will fix her mind. Her mind will be clear again. She can even figure out, the gods will figure out a way to get her money back and everything. It's really cool. But say she's got to want that, because they won't go against her free will. Vaughn, did you see her in a dancing outfit? Yes. Yes. Water and fire are used together. Sprinkling, blessing water, and passing objects on oneself through incense, smoke. Yes, sage, sweetgrass. I got me a smudge stick right back there, Brianna. I got me a smudge stick right back there, ready to go. I have my reasons. Full body cleansing is common during seasonal festivals like Imbolc, where a ritual both with herbs. Yeah. Yes, the dancing outfit, the green dancing outfit that Candace wore was very nice. I thought it was very nice. I think Candace should let her hair grow out long. Why am I banning my audience? Well, I don't have an audience. You come into this room called Robert Frost the poet, knowing damn good and well that that's a distant relative of mine, which means you yourself are a troll. So I don't understand why you're so fucking upset that I'm banning your troll buddies. Why? Why would you be upset by that? You shouldn't be upset by that at all. But yes, there's certain times we wash our hands, and there's certain times when our hands are dirty. Funny though that the trolls never mention when my hands are clean. They only mention when my hands are dirty. That's it. They never mention when my hands are clean. Only when they're dirty. Only when they're dirty.
Dirty.
Yep, spiritual readiness. Correct.
Well, they're always fucking dirty, vonhelton. And you never get under your nails. Your nails are always fucking filthy. And I know you don't work. I work with dirty charms and jewelry makings. And my nails don't get that dirty. I wash my hands and my hands get filthy. They do. They get filthy. Even working with the sterling silver. I made a really pretty set of sterling silver earrings that were snowflakes this weekend. About the only damn thing I did. Yep.
What was the toy you and John used together? Oh my God, get the fuck out of my room. That's creepy. Get out of my room. The fact that you would even remember that and bring it up. Deep. What is a smudge stick? Brianna, tell her what a smudge stick is. Tell her what a smudge stick is, Brianna. Since you claim to be a pagan, I'll let you tell her. Amy Lee Gook Queen. She is a cute girl. Which one? Where's my cape and wand? I don't need a cape and wand, and I don't need an elder scroll. I am the one. Walk behind your car. It could have been that bastard Willfill. Yeah, it could have been. I got a funny feeling if Willfill shows up this time, things are going to be completely different. Call it a hunch. Smudge sticks are basically a sage bundle, and the smoke purifies the ritual space. Very simplified answer there, Brianna, but okay. Technically, I guess it's correct, but it's oversimplified. Good morning.
How's it oversimplified? She doesn't have to have a bunch of flowery fucking speech, you ass.
Hey, Vaughn, is it true? What is true? That you're a YouTube troll? Is that what's true? Yeah. Von Fingers? Yeah, I think you're a YouTube troll. I think they also make smudge plugs. No, that would be the Jews do that shit. Us pagans don't do that shit. That's the Jews that do that shit. Vaughn, any comments on the video Sidney Winston showed of John admitting he was in love with a guy on a panel? That's none of my concern, now is it? Hello, how you doing? Isn't John a flaming homo? Why are you friends with him? I am not. Well, I am an online acquaintance with John. That is what I am. I attempted to be a friend in real life, but it didn't work out. So, have you ever run into the Black Hebrew Israelites? No, thank the gods I have not. Because if I did, I would probably have to school them on their history lessons. Because apparently they don't know history at all. They have a very twisted sense of history about them. Conservatives shouldn't be pals with those types. Well, if you say so.
Oh my God, shut up. Oh my God. vonhelton, just dry up.
So, Brianna, I am a conservative. I'm an uber conservative, in fact.
Conservative on all the social programs he can get on, and was offering to put that girl on every social program he could get her on. That's what he had to offer her. Welfare. Come live with me in my car and be on welfare. And have my offspring. That was his offer. Boy, that's a tantalizing offer. I can see why she said no.
Using the J-Dub still gives me financial assistance. Well, I mean, you know, he does owe me $1,100. So, I mean, you know, I guess he wants to dole it out a little at a time or something. I don't know. Whatever works. Father J hangs with him too. Yeah, what's up with Father J hanging around with these guys, man? He needs to distance himself severely from these people. Conservatives don't necessarily have jobs. I mean, haven't you ever heard of a house husband? Damn, dude. You're way behind the times. Google house husband. Find out what it is. You hang with the gays too, though. I don't hang with trolls. No, I do not. I do not hang with those trolls. No, I do not. Do you see any trolls in this car right now? I work alone, man. Well, with my dog, Sharpie. Have I ever seen Terminator 3? I've seen all the Terminators. Thank you, though. A car husband. Yeah, there you go. That's got to be it. You hang with who? I don't hang with nobody. I'm thousands of miles away from John. Where you? Man, you're way behind the times here. I'm in Arizona. Well, Nevada now. John is in fucking New Jersey. We're literally on opposite sides of the continent. So no, I am not.
He's just sort of doxed himself. He's in Nevada. And he's paying to park somewhere.
You got a job? I never got a job doing that. No.
You never got a job, period.
You can go to Outer Darkness. Bye. And it's funny because the trolls got fired recently by pointing out he was using booze and drugs in his employer's workplace. Whoa, he was using drugs and alcohol. Holy shit. I didn't know that. Sounds like Father J might need to have a little talk with the men in white coats. Get his shit together. That's what it sounds like to me. If that's true, if what you say is true. Of course, you know, you're YouTube trolls, so I have to take what you say with a grain of salt. But in any event. So what are y'all thinking about Canada selling out to China, man? Good old Ernie's gonna live under communist rule. Won't that be fun? That'll be fun, won't it, Ernie? Living under communism? I mean, you do like socialism, so communism's the next logical step anyway, right? So, I mean, you should be right at home. Chairman Mao would be proud of you Canadians joining the Communist Party. Yeah, good old Carney, he gets behind a podium and says that you and Communist China will all be swapping spit. Won't that be fun? That's going to be lots of fun. I ate a burger because an individual guaranteed me a donation. Who that person is or what they do is irrelevant. If someone says they're going to give me a donation, a sizable one at that, for doing the thing, then I'm going to do it. Okay, Brianna? So calm your jets. All right? Take a chill pill. Anywho, the black stuff on your hands is Sharpie's mess. No, that's not it. But you can go to Outer Darkness, Mr. Fake Pharaoh. You can go to Outer Darkness. Yeah, but you know, Father's finding out that the trolls are a bunch of flaming communists and homosexuals, and that they will eat their own if they get the opportunity. And so I think Father is finally waking up to the fact that he's hanging with the wrong crowd. Let's hope so. Let's hope that's the case. Of course, he still hasn't apologized for the videos where they made fun of Andrea almost dying on an operating table, and where they made fun of Andrea getting raped on a Greyhound bus. So
I think she was willing. You just don't want to see it. You just don't want to see it. Nobody could throw Helton over for somebody else.
When he gives me real, genuine, sincere apologies for those videos, and his daughter gives real and sincere apologies for those videos, then I can take him more seriously, right? Until then, can't really take him all that seriously, especially considering the company that he keeps. Trolls just want to have fun. Yeah, well, their type of fun gets people killed and gets people in jail and gets people to lose their jobs, their homes, and their livelihood. And sometimes their way of life even. So, yeah, it's funny. The very thing that Denmark is blaming Trump for is the very thing that trolls do to everybody else. Isn't it amazing how that worked? That's amazing. Girls won't like you hanging with people like that. Brianna, do you see any fucking women around me? Do you even think that there's any prospect of any women hanging around me? No, there isn't. Of course, now I can't really talk because there wasn't any women hanging around me when that prophetess came and said, hey, you're going to be married and you're going to have kids. So, you know, maybe it'll be another one of those things, you know, where somebody will just magically appear out of fucking nowhere and say, Vaughn, I've always been interested in you. Speaking of which, I got another email.
Vaughn, In a way, I'm kind of interested in you. I'm interested in punching you in the throat. I'm interested in smacking you upside the head with a boat paddle. I'm interested in putting a right hook right upside your head. I'm interested in moving on.
From a trusted source just the other day. Vaughn, there's a woman out there. She's pining for you. She wants to be with you. She's serious about being interested in you. And it's like, okay, great. Where the fuck is she? And when is this shit going to go down? Right? I don't understand. Oh, wow. You just said something bad wrong. Holy shit. We're not allowed to say that particular thing. So you can go out of darkness. Bye. Bye-bye. You know what? I've been to 5 different truck stops and I haven't seen one lot lizard. Not one. I come to you with the deepest respect and ask to have sex with a minor? Yeah, no, you can go bye-bye. Have fun. Bye-bye. Do you ever miss your house? Well, of course. But I told you, one of the main things I miss is being able to communicate with my ET friends. I could literally go out my back door and they could materialize right there over my head. Big, huge base ships, small little fighter craft, medium-sized reconnaissance craft, and just beautiful, beautiful ships. And all sorts of colors. They put on light shows for me on at least one occasion, I recall. They put on a beautiful light show for me. It was a lot of fun. I really miss communing with my ET friends in my backyard. I miss the hell out of that.
Wow. You got any more of them mushrooms? Because I really want some.
But, everything has a reason and a purpose, even the bad shit. So that's just the way it goes. Shanny is free now that her and Red broke up. Well, good for her. What do you want?
Hey, Cobra Commander.
Why can't you just go out your side door now? Because I'm in a public place, dude. They're not going to materialize in a public place. Come on, man, use your brain. I realize it's early in the morning and you're a troll, but for fuck's sake, use your brain. Vaughn, what happened to your soulmate you will meet in 6 months? Well, it's just for entertainment purposes only. That's all it was. Entertainment purposes only. Could you get an ET girlfriend? Well, I think if I had an ET girlfriend, that too would have already manifested by now, wouldn't it? I mean, I wouldn't mind getting me Pleiadians are humans, and Nordics are humans, so that would be just like having a human girlfriend, I guess. Did you know that the aliens from ET movie are in a Star Wars scene? No, actually, I didn't know that, but thank you for sharing. They materialize for you and John. Okay, the Jersey streets and parking lots, though. You made videos about it. Dot in the sky is not a big honking base ship right over your head. Okay, 2 different things there. All right. Yes, they've got lights in the sky.
Lights in the sky. Oh my God, you're insane. Oh, crying out loud. Wonder what my dad would think of this. I wouldn't want Dad to know. God, this would be embarrassing. Oh, he'd laugh at me. He would think he would think it was funny. He'd ask me why I cuss so much.
Just like here, they've made a light in the sky. But that's a whole different can of worms than decloaking a base ship right over my fucking head. Okay? 2 totally different things, right? They have to say entertainment purposes so that they don't get sued. Exactly right. Very good. Very good. Paranormal's on the stick this morning. Would you ever shave your head? Yes. If there was a tragic loss of life, I would probably shave my head out of respect for that loss of life. Sounds like Close Encounters to me. Yes, I have ET friends. Wow, who knew? Oh, wait, I've only been dealing with them for about half a year. Where y'all been? Under a rock? Damn. They have to say entertainment. Oh, I read that. The ETs, maybe they could hook you up with one of their females. Well, if they do, then they do. Are the aliens homos? No. Well, not that I know of. I don't think they are. They may not even have sex. Did it ever occur to you? They may not even have male and female. They could be amorphous, or however you pronounce that shit. They materialize for you and John. Yes, it's dots in the sky. Not the same as a big-ass honking base ship over your head. 2 totally different things. Are the ETs part of freedom religion? I don't know what religious beliefs the ETs have, and frankly, it's none of my damn business. I heard monks light themselves on fire to protect Greenland this morning. Good for them. Remember when you shaved your head and raged when your kids caught lice? Yes, I did it out of respect for my children. Oh, wait, you wouldn't know about that shit, would you? RET's part, I already read that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. Whatever gets you.
Well, on that note,
Damn it, I hit the wrong button again.
on that note, I think I'm going to call it here. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.